like a phoenix, you burst into fire, burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst into fire, burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today we are jumping into episode 9 of My Hero Academia. The episode is called "Yeah, Just Do Your Best." Lita, not sure. I'm assuming it's Lita, but I don't remember who Lita is, so I'm not sure if we've met that character before or if it's one of the other classmates of Deku's that I just forgot their name on. Anybody who's watched this a little bit knows that I am absolutely terrible with remembering names, especially with side characters. I'm good with the main characters, but I struggle with side characters. So that's what we're jumping into right now, guys. Last episode, I feel like it was really, honestly, one of the best episodes I've seen so far, and it's not necessarily because it was hype, but it was because I felt like we truly got to kind of peel back a couple layers on Bakugo and understand his hate and his true feelings towards Deku, and I thought it was cool, that little moment that we had at the end where they're talking as Bakugo's leaving school, and Bakugo kind of turns around and says, "Hey, you know, you won't ever beat me again. This won't happen again." And Deku basically tells him that he was given his quirk and he wasn't born with a quirk, and kind of spills the beans on that whole thing when he wasn't supposed to. And I found that moment cool, and it was really revealing to Bakugo's character. We really kind of got to uncover more of his character. And I was talking to somebody at work today about My Hero and what I've seen so far, and I was actually saying that I think right now in this moment, my 3 favorite characters are Deku, Bakugo, and All Might. And I think it could, depending on the episode, like it could go up and down. Like, you know, the first couple episodes, I think it was Deku. Honestly, these last couple episodes we've watched, I would say that I would put Bakugo as my favorite character, which might be kind of weird. I mean, we're only 9 episodes in, so you know what I mean? Like, I don't know for sure, but like something about it, like I just really like his character, and I hate that he's a bully and that he kind of acts the way he does, but like, I don't know. I understand where he comes from on a very deep level. Like I get the pressure he puts on himself, and I can relate a lot to that. Like it just reminds me a little of myself, not the bullying part. I was never a bully and I wasn't mean like that, but like just the high expectations he puts on himself for everything he does. Like he expects to be the best at it, and he accepts nothing less. And I think that's why he has so many outbursts and such. But I can respect that about his character, just because, like I said, that's something I relate to. Like I love that about it. So right now, Bakugo is probably my favorite character, and then Deku and All Might are kind of toss up between 2 and 3. But like I said, it kind of varies every episode depending on who's kind of highlighted and whatnot. So, but anyways, guys, we're going to jump into this episode, man. And real quick, if you guys haven't hit that sub button, please consider hitting the sub button, guys, and supporting the channel. If you'd like to watch all of this stuff unedited, there will be unedited versions over on Patreon. You can watch for free. So with all that being said, guys, we're going to jump into this episode. Sorry, I'm going to turn down the lighting just a little bit here. It's like blinding my eyes for some reason today. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's get started in this.
Hey, you! Can you tell us what it's like to work so closely with All Might?
I'm sorry, I have to go to the nurse's office. Yeah, right away.
Are you one of All Might's students?
Camera
Tell
shy.
us, what's the symbol of peace like in person?
What's he like? Well, he's super muscly. Yeah.
How is he faring as a teacher? What are you
Super
learning?
muscly.
His leadership and wisdom remind me on a daily basis that I attend the world's most prestigious educational institution. Of course, he's the personification of honor and integrity that one would expect, but he's also not afraid to show his students a more humorous side. It's truly a unique opportunity to be under the direct tutelage of the pro we all admire.
Excuse me, kid. Are you in All Might's class? Oh, hold on. Aren't you?
I always feel like he always says like the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like he reminds me so much of, like, it sounds bad to say like a robot. That sounds bad, but like just the way he thinks and the way he processes information reminds me of, like, it's like he just knows the right answers or the right ways to do things, and he's like to the book, by the book. That's a better way to say it. He's very by the book. Like that interview was so by the book. It sounded like somebody would have scripted that for him to go out there and say that kind of stuff. And also, I can never remember his name, but maybe he's the one that the episode was referring to. But I can't remember his name, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible with names.
That sludge villain kid.
Walk away.
Walk
Please,
away.
sir, can you get All Might for us? Also, you look like a mess. What's your deal?
All Might's not on campus today. Now get out of here. You disturbed my students enough already.
Dude, looking at his eyes
I know how
makes
he's
my
adjusting
eyes
to
hurt.
life as a
Because I have
teacher.
dry eyes a lot. That's why in the videos. Sorry, I'm not trying not to talk over the thing, but that's why a lot of times, guys, in the videos, you see me like kind of doing this or squinting a lot. Is it like I have dry eyes, so I have to put like these special drops in my eyes, but I never do use them because I hate using eye drops because they just, I don't know what it is. I struggle so bad. I'll be sitting here like this trying to put an eye drop in, and it's like my eye just won't open for the eye drop. So it's such a struggle to get an eye drop in, so I just never put eye drops in. But that's why I'm always kind of squinting or whatnot. It's because my eyes are very dry. So I'm blinking or squinting a lot because of the strain on them. But anyways, I got caught off guard. That his eyes just for some reason always make my eyes burn just looking at him.
All right. If you won't bring All Might out, I'll get myself.
Hold on!
Hey, what's happening?
Don't you know about the school's defenses? This gate is the UA barrier.
Defenses? It practically killed me.
Yeah, well, it's designed to stop anyone who doesn't have a student ID or special pass from entering the campus.
The news that All Might had been hired as a faculty member at UA took the entire nation by surprise. Naturally, the media swarmed the school in search of a story. Everyone wanted to get their hands on All Might. Yeah, everyone.
Who's this guy? Looks ominous. Just do your best. Lita.
Decent work on yesterday's
Light up.
combat training, you guys. I saw the video feeds and went over each of your team's results. Bakugo, you're talented, so don't sulk like a child about your loss, okay? And Midoriya, I see the only way you won the match was by messing up your arm again. Work harder, and don't give me the excuse that you don't have control over your quirk. That line's already getting old.
I like how just straight up he is.
Let's get down to business. Our first task will decide your future.
Is it another quirk test?
You all need to pick a class representative.
Class representative.
Pick me, guys! I want to be class rep!
I'll take it.
Oh, okay. By class representative, they mean like kind of like a class president or somebody who's like the head of the class or speaks for the class. Okay. They said a class representative, and I was like, wait, so each student has to find someone to represent them or what? But I don't know why I was thinking like that. This starts to make sense because honestly, as soon as I connected the dots and I was like class president or who would be the best to represent the class, I immediately thought of what's his name. And I'm pretty sure that's his name is Lita. I cannot remember his name, man. I hate that I can't remember it, but I'm pretty sure that he would be the perfect class president because, like I said, he's always by the book. He knows exactly what to say, I feel like. So I think he would make the perfect class representative or president.
Me? Someone with style would be best.
Totally the right pick.
In a normal classroom, a representative's duties would just be a bunch of extra work. But here in the Hero Course, there's more to it. It's a way to get noticed by agencies and prove you can lead a team like a real pro.
The class representative's duty is to lead others. That's not something just anyone can do. You must first have the trust of every student in the classroom. Therefore, the most logical way to fill this position is democratically.
Election results. Midoriya 3.
How did I get 3 votes?
Okay, you idiots.
Momo.
Who voted for him?
What, did you honestly
Who
think
voted
anyone was
for
gonna vote for you?
What did you just say?
She's like,
See my vote to myself.
You voted for that little
I'm
turd.
proving my point now.
0 votes?
Way into the job.
I feared this
0
might happen,
votes.
but I can't argue with the system I chose.
Ida. Frick, man. That's his name. I kept calling Lita, but it's a silent L. Okay. Ida. I gotta remember that, man.
All right, the class rep is Midoriya, and our deputy is Yaoyorozu.
Really? It's not a mistake?
Dang.
How'd this happen?
This might
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think Midoriya was gonna
I
get
can
it.
get behind Midoriya, I guess.
Yaoyorozu was totally on top of it when it came to our training results.
She makes sense. I can understand her being up there.
It's always
Midoriya
so
was caught me
crowded
off guard.
in here.
You'll be great. Your courage and quick thinking under stress will help make you a worthy leader, not to mention the strength you've demonstrated.
Yep.
Those are the reasons I voted for you, at least.
You know, I've been wondering something about you. Admit it, Ida. You're filthy rich!
I was afraid people would treat me differently if they knew about my family.
Stare.
You see, the Idas have been pro-heroes for generations. It runs in our blood.
What? That's awesome!
Are the two of you familiar with the turbo hero Ingenium?
I know all about him! He's a
Genium.
super popular pro with 65 sidekicks working alongside him at his Tokyo agency.
65 sidekicks.
Don't tell me.
He's my elder brother.
Your family's famous!
I can't believe it!
Dang.
That's the first time I've seen you smile, Tanya. You should do it more.
What are you talking about? I smile all the time.
Ida wants to be like Ingenium in the same way I want to be like All Might. But he shouldn't be so hard on himself. I was clueless in that test.
That's. Oh man, I wish so badly that it's like Deku could hear me right now because I want to scream at him and be like, Deku, that's what I've been saying about you, man. Like, oh, it's so like frustrating that he sees that in Ida, that he sees like how closely Ida wants to be like his older brother is very similar to how Deku wants to be like All Might. But then he immediately is like, oh, he shouldn't be so hard on himself. And it's like, dude, that's what I'm saying about you, Deku, is like sometimes Deku is so hard on himself about things that I'm just like, dude, you shouldn't beat yourself up so bad over that. So I wish he would listen to himself.
Hey, yeah, so about that practical exam. What is that?
Warning, level 3 security breach.
No way!
Students, please evacuate the building in an orderly fashion.
What's a level 3 security breach?
It means that someone's managed to get past the school's barriers. This hasn't happened in my 3 years here.
Uh-oh.
We should get going.
Wonder if that was that one guy who was standing out there.
It's the press that was outside!
All you have to do is give us All Might. He's here somewhere.
Said it to stay off. Just give us one good comment on record and then we'll leave.
I know how you people work. Give you an inch and you'll want a mile.
I was afraid it was some kind of attack on the school, but there's no need to worry, everyone! Ow!
Sorry, I think I just
Back off! Where are the teachers? Why aren't they taking control? What would Midoriya do? Or my brother? How would they handle this?
Dude, that's so awesome, bro. Like, the fact that he's already thinking that, like, that's so cool for Deku, that he's influenced someone like that who's already kind of going and saying those things. What would Midoriya do? What would Deku do? Like, that's so cool, man. That's awesome.
I have an idea! Touch my hand! Make me float above everyone else! I need
Nice.
a place where I'll get everyone's attention. Engine boost, go! Listen up, everything is okay! It's just the media outside. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. We're UA students. We need to remain calm and prove that we're the best of the best.
Look, the police are here.
Thank goodness.
Nice, dude.
That's a wrap. Get these vultures out of our station.
It's time, class rep. Let's begin.
Okay, so we need to figure out who the other class officers will be. But
so
first,
nervous.
there's something that I want to say. I've thought a lot about this, and I think that Tenya Ida should be our class rep. He was able to capture everyone's attention and get us in line. So I believe that he should be the one leading our class from now on.
Yeah, you know what? If Midoriya vouches for him, I'm good. Plus, he was a big help. He totally manned up and took charge, right?
If Midoriya is nominating me for this job, then I humbly accept. I pledge to carry out the duties of class rep to the best of my abilities.
Sounds good, emergency exit.
Emergency exit, Ida. Don't let us down, man.
Hello, I got 2 more votes than him.
That makes sense. So, like I said, I think Ida would be the perfect
How
class
were
representative.
ordinary members of the press able to bypass our security systems?
Who's this girl?
Someone else must have
Who's
been
this
behind
guy?
this. Some villain actually managed to infiltrate our school. But was this purely a show of power? or a declaration of war.
I'm telling you, dude, it was that dude who was standing outside, bro. He just looked suspicious. It's All Might. Oh, shit, dude.
I'm here to keep you safe, even on my morning commute. I shouldn't be late for school, but I can't ignore summoning me. Wait, you told Bakugo what?
I'm so sorry. I didn't even tell my mom about any of this, but for some reason, I felt like I had to explain it to him. Like it was only fair that he knew.
Midoriya isn't the type of person who wants to show off. That's not the reason he shared our secret. Just make sure this doesn't happen again. You need to think carefully about the responsibility that comes with this power. If word got out that One for All could be passed on, villains across the globe would come for you, trying to take it. You must keep this secret to ensure your own well-being, true, but also for the safety of the world.
Yup.
Understand? Even if he is a more suitable vessel now, he's still a 15-year-old boy. I have to make sure I guide him well.
Rescue. You'll be dealing with natural disasters, shipwrecks, stuff like that.
Disasters, huh? Sounds like
Yeah, the
we're in
training
for a big
exercise.
workout.
I hope it's as good as the first one, man. That one was fire.
Separates the men for the boys. I'm shaking with excitement.
Finally, I'll get to show off how good I am in water, Ribbit.
Guys, I'm
How
not
good I am
finished
at
yet. What you wear in this exercise is up to you. I know you're excited about costumes. But keep in mind that you haven't gotten
Lord,
used to
please,
them yet, and they
Deku,
might limit your
give Deku a
abilities.
better costume.
It'll bring me one step closer to being the kind of hero he is. I'll do my best.
This is kind of the first time we've seen Deku actually excited about a training. The last training, he was so nervous, dude, and like scared. This one, he actually looked kind of determined and focused, man. This is a much better fit for him. I definitely think so. I still don't really dig the colors. Like, I feel like the blue, red, and white don't really go with like him. Maybe it's just me. I also don't really love the ginormous gloves.
Deku, why are you wearing your PE clothes? Where's your costume at?
You saw it after the combat training. It was kind of trashed. I'm still waiting on the
The
support
green
company
fits
to
him
fix it up.
perfect.
That power of yours, isn't it a lot like All Might?
What? Really? You think so, huh? I never really thought about that. I guess it's kind of
Wait, hold on, Sue. You're forgetting All Might doesn't hurt himself. That makes a huge difference. Still, I bet it's cool to have a simple augmenting type of quirk. You could do a lot of flashy stuff with it.
Oh, no way. I think it's really awesome looking. You're definitely pro material with a quirk like that.
You really think so? Seems like it'd be easier to be a popular hero if I had something flashier.
Todoroki, that's his name. Todoroki. I thought it was like, no, I was close. I think I thought it was Todoroku, but Todoroki. Anyways, I paused because I was gonna say, I just love how genuine Deku is. It reminds me a lot of Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Like when Tanjiro, it's like when he interacts with his peers and stuff, you just like you can feel how genuine he is, right? Like you don't feel any bit of fakeness towards the pure joy he has for people to succeed and the pure joy he has for people to be happy. And I feel the same with Deku. Like that compliment he just gave him about how his hardening skills were looked pretty cool. You can feel that how genuine that is. Like you don't feel like he's just saying it to make someone feel better. Like you honestly feels like he truly means that. And I just love how genuine he is with that. And like I said, it reminded me a lot of Tanjiro.
Sure, but Bakugo's always angry, so he'll never be that popular.
What did you say? I'll kick your ass!
You see?
You know, we basically just met you, so it's kind of telling that we all know your personality is flaming crap mixed with garbage. You're gonna regret the day you applied to this school, you loser!
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Kacchan's the one in class who's getting teased.
Hello, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
It's the space hero, 13, the chivalrous pro who's rescued a ton of people from disasters across the world.
Yo, my man's body's built like the Michelin Man, bro. What's going on here?
I can't wait to show you what's inside.
This is gonna be awesome!
He sounds like a kid.
Holy crap!
I created this training facility to prepare you to deal with different types of disasters. I call it the Unforeseen Simulation Joint. But you can call it USJ.
I'm sorry. I should be able to catch the tail end of the rescue exercises. I'll be there as soon as I can.
That man is the height of irresponsibility.
Before we begin, let me just say one thing. Well, maybe two things. Possibly 3, 4, or 5.
Yes. Possibly 3, possibly
Listen
4,
carefully.
5, 6,
I'm
7.
sure you're aware that I have a powerful quirk. It's called Black Hole. I can use it to suck up anything and turn it into dust.
Yeah, you've used Black Hole to save people from all kinds of disasters before, haven't you?
Please don't forget that if you lose focus or make the wrong move, your powers can be deadly. Even if you're trying to do something virtuous like rescue someone. Thanks to Aizawa's fitness tests, you have a solid idea of your quirk's potential. And because of All Might's combat training, you likely experienced how dangerous your powers can be when used against other people. Carry those lessons over to this class. Today, you're going to learn how to use your quirks to save people's lives. You won't be using your powers to attack enemies or each other, only to help. After all, that's what being a hero is all about. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good speech.
Right. Now that that's over.
What's that? Guessing that ain't part of the training exercise.
Stay together and don't move.
What the hell's going on?
Wait, is the training started already? I thought we were rescuing people.
Stay back! This is real. Those are villains.
Damn, bro, where the hell did all those villains come from?
We thought we were going to be practicing.
Bro, what is this guy? Dude's got a freaking hand all over his face, and this kind of looks like the guy that was standing outside, like the hair color and like the build. But dude's got like hands choking him, hands on his shoulders, his chest, under his armpits, on his arms, on his face, on his head. Like dude's just got hands everywhere. And he just transported like a gazillion villains here.
Saving other people's lives that day, but when they appeared, we realized we were the ones in danger.
Dang, bro. Here, I thought we were just going to get another training exercise and kind of like watch it. I was actually kind of excited too, dude. After that speech 13 gave, I felt like I wanted to be a hero, dude. I was like, hell yeah, dude. He made saving people just like sound like the best thing in the world. Like it probably, I mean, it is like that sounds bad the way that I put that, but like it probably is. But the way he made that speech go, dude, like, oh my gosh, I got chills after that speech. I was like, dude, this guy is right, man. You would think like the fighting is the fun part because you get the action and stuff, but man, he just made saving people sound like it's the greatest thing in the world. And like, it probably is, but his speech was fantastic. But man, for it to end like this, when I just thought we were going to get more training and kind of watch more development and watch them kind of, grow and get better, we got something entirely different. They still can grow and get better because now they've got all these villains here, so it's for real. So I wonder what's going to happen. But the other thing I'm excited about is I'm excited to see Aizawa's like in action, like as a hero, see what he can do. Because we've seen his quirk, we've seen what his abilities do, but I'm excited to kind of see what he can do against like real villains, and kind of see how he stacks up. Because he's got a pretty awesome quirk, but obviously it's got its limitations. So this next episode is going to be insane, dude. I'm excited to check this thing out, guys. Like, oh man, what a way to end an episode, dude. 13 speech carried on by this, like a surprise attack by these villains. And I'm assuming that guy with the hands all over him is like the main villain that's attacking him. I have no idea what his quirk is. His quirk is that he has like a gazillion hands all over him. I don't know. But I'm excited for next episode, man. This is going to be sick. So I appreciate you guys, man. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Drop a like down below, guys. And we'll catch you guys in episode 10 of My Hero Academia. Have a fantastic day, y'all.